start talking first. And then we are going to see that come around into effect. And a lot of stuff is going to happen from that, folks. All right, folks, we're coming up here on a break. And when we come back, I have my tarot cards here with us. And we are going to take some callers. I know they've been waiting for a while. And we are going to give some tarot readings to them. So if you want to, our phone number is 607-238-3816. You can also call up and let us know you'd like a tarot reading. We're going to open up, like I just said, we're going to open up the lines for everyone to be able to get a tarot reading. And some of these readings are going to be viewed up on our YouTube, folks. So you may even get a chance to have a free YouTube reading from me as well, as part of our intuitive reading sessions. You can go up on my YouTube and you can find more of that information. Also, you can go up on my website, www.brotherwade.com. Folks, we'll be right back right after this. All right, tonight on the program, we're going to do some tarot readings. And the first tarot reading is for Beth. Beth's tarot reading, and you can call in or you can write in. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Queen of Coins, and we have the Eight of Swords. On the last one, the Eight of Swords, is the Sun. Now, you can see each card here, and the Three of Wands shows guys hiking up a hill. And I think that is going to go with our Queen of Coins tonight. It shows a woman very praising about her coins, her finances, and it shows that you're moving upward. The Three of Wands shows men climbing a hill, a mountainside. They're doing very well at it. But we have a warning here. That is the Eight of Swords. A man is stuck here. He's not necessarily stuck by the cards, as you can see, but he is being judged. He's being watched. I see that coming in as well as a warning to watch those finances, to make sure those finances are good, to make sure those finances are not all over the place. And the Sun comes in as a card showing us that there is purpose for this. There is purpose. There is meaning. It's a very good financial card for you, Beth. It's a very good financial blessing reading for you. I think that it is a very good reading. I think it's a very honest reading. I think it does answer some of the questions that you wrote in about. So I hope I did very well reading from you, and I hope to read again for you. And our next person is Kathy. We're going to draw 3 cards for Kathy, and the first one is going to be Temperance. As you can see, it shows an angel pouring a liquid. Maybe it looks like wine or some kind of elaborate drink into another vessel. And I see that the one is ivory or some kind of nice pottery type thing being poured into a copper pot. This signifies to me that you're taking something good and you're putting it into something that's not so good. And what that means is that you're transitioning your life from good to something that's lower in standards. I'm sensing family relations. I'm sensing a family motif. I'm sensing a family problem that is occurring. I'm sensing a family issue. The second card is the Three of Coins, which shows 3 coins with each of them having a different scene. This shows me that there's 3 different choices for you. There's 3 different levels that you could do. I feel that you know this. You know where you want to be. You know what you want to do. I feel that you're not taking control like you should. And the third card is one that is stuck to another one, which the Queen of Wands Shows a woman with a great big staff in her hand and a crystal ball, and that means that you can know what's going on. You can have what's going on, and you're in control. And the Four of Cups shows a serpent going down, but the serpent looks is kind of bad as it goes down. I don't think this is a bad card. I think this is a warning to you that if the path is not sought with the Queen of Wands, being that you know what to do and you know how to do it and you want to change yourself in doing it, it will result in something that is lower than what you really want to be. I think we need to watch the Temperance card from you putting stuff in that area in your life. And I think that overall, it's showing me that if you take these warnings and you take some control of what's going on with your life right now, you're going to have a good outcome. And thank you for letting me read to you. And our next person is Christine. Christine wrote to me. She wrote a very nice letter. Remember, you can always write to me at brotherwade.com and request a reading. And this is the Knight of Coins is coming up for you. The Knight of Coins shows a knight on a horse. Now I'm seeing a coin here. I'm seeing kind of an hourglass there. I'm seeing, and as you can see, he is waiting on a ridge. I think right now you have stopped in what you're doing. And remember, everything is kept confidential. So I know what you wrote to me, and I believe this is going on with what you wrote to me and an answer to that question you had. I see the Hermit come into play, and we see the sword, the Seven of Swords, which the Hermit is a lonely figure with the lamp. I think that goes greatly with the fact that you're waiting. You now have a lamp. He's showing you. You're ready to go in this. You're going in it alone, which I don't see a lot of people. Why they fuss and complain or get all bent out of shape about doing something alone. Sometimes it's better to do it alone and not with people with you, because others can ruin that journey that you have and that way that you want to do something. And it's showing me that the Seven of Swords, he's taking out a nice pottery here, or vase. He has something in his hand ready to go with it. The swords are all nice above him. And it shows me that what you're creating, what you're doing, what you're trying to refine, it's almost like he's refining this and making it better. And I think that's what's going to happen for you. Things are going to get better. Things in your situation are beginning to get better, and it's going to be a continuation of that. It's going to continue to be better. It's going to continue to be okay. And I think that worry that you have and that contemplating of, is it going to do anything? Are we going to get anywhere? I think that's going to cease, and I think you're going to do fine. Thank you for letting me read to you. And we're off to our next person on our list, which is Tom. Tom has asked for a reading. So the first card is the Hermit. The Hermit represents somebody that's a lone figure. It also represents somebody that's a wise person, a guided person, somebody that knows what they're doing. I believe this is surrounding your problem right now. You're alone on it, or you know what you're doing. You're a very well-rounded person. And the Nine of Wands shows people getting caught up in sticks or logs. I feel that right now in your life, some things are going back and forth. Some things are up and down for you, and you're getting you at one time were a secure person. The Hermit has a lamp in his hand, and that reminds me of you walking in a path guided with this light, and using this light to guide you wherever you may be going. And now you're starting to stumble, you're starting to fall, you're starting to go to the wayside. I don't see this as something that's caused by your doing totally. I think it's whatever the surroundings around you are, whatever the surroundings with you are, whatever is going on in your life right now, some things are happening to make you stumble, to make you stall in what you really want to do. I see the Knight of Coins comes up, and it shows a gentleman holding a sack of stuff on his back on a large horse going to a city. And I think that's what's coming in for you. I think what's coming into for you is you are trying to get to that point. You're stalled. The horse is stopped on the hill that this knight is riding, and that's where you are right now. You're stopped. What I think for a good suggestion for you would be is to move forward into what you're doing. Move forward in what you want. Move forward in what you're having. Move forward into how you're doing it. Do not procrastinate. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings so you don't stumble. I'm going to draw one more card for you today. And that card is the Cups. Okay? The One of Cups, which shows a water fountain. It's a very beautiful water fountain, and I think this is showing you the peace of mind that you have in this reading. I think it's a lot of water fountains. You watch them, you have a peace of mind. It's a flow of things. It's a little overflowing. So if you follow this pattern, and I think the Knights of Coins is a warning that you need to stop. You need to look where you're going. The knight is adjusting himself to his surroundings. And then it's going to bring you an abundance, okay? Thank you for letting me read to you today. And we're going to be on to our next person. And our next one is for Tori. Tori has sent a photograph. I looked at the photograph. In the photo, I can see a pink hue or a color around you. I think this is signifying love. I think it's signifying your personal relations with others. Red is energy, and as we get lighter in energy, I think it also could mean that the energy is draining for some reason. I sense with this photo that you are going through some issues, and in these issues, you're losing energy, almost like it's sapping your energy out. But I don't think it's come to the point of harm, but I want to warn you of that before our reading. Our reading is our first card is the Two of Coins, which shows two different world-like things with a angel-like being in the middle. What I think this is two worlds. You're living in two worlds. You have two different lifestyles. You have two different things, your personal lifestyle at home, and then what you show other people. The next one is the Empress, showing a firm, wonderful, structured woman. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. And in the Wheel of Fortune, I see a female figure and a male figure above her. And it's almost like she's hula hooping. In the hula hoop game, you spin the hula hoop around as many times as you can before it falls. And I see that this is happening. This is spinning around and around, and pretty soon it's going to fall. Pretty soon it's not going to be able to be spun anymore. And I think it's a warning for you that you need to stop, grab the hula hoop, place it on the ground, and step out of it. You need to step away from this issue that's harming you, that I spoke about earlier, that's sapping your energy. I think when your energy is draining, it's putting a strain on you and your family. I don't see the family as in relatives' family. Yours. I see maybe family as it's connected to somebody else. Maybe a loved one's family as in a male friend, a male companion's family. Now, as I draw the cards, 2 come up stuck together. That does happen in our readings. The next one is the Ten of Wands, which shows a route with people standing on it, which I believe is to be like a parade route. And as I look at this, the people are sad. The people are not very happy to be there. And as I take the next card, which is a Page of Coins here, I begin to see a pattern. He's standing on water with fish jumping up at him. He's managing okay to walk on this water. Now, we're not getting religious when I say walking on water, but in some of my cards, there's land where we're rooted, and water, which is turbulence, and anything in water is always moving. And what I see is that he's slowly walking across this water area, and it's almost like the card that came up before, the Ten of Wands, is this path he's taken. People are not happy that he's on this path. People are not happy to be there to see him walk. Now, when I put this into your life, there's people around you that are not happy with what you're doing. They're not happy with the choices you've made. They're accepting them. And I think it's time to move in a new direction. And I think you know that. I think that goes back to the 2 of Coins we have here, that is showing me that there's 2 worlds, the home world and the real world type setting. You need to make sure that they're both the same. You need to stop hiding. I'm seeing a curtain, a black cloth being draped over you when you're outside. And then when you're coming, then you're walking into a house and it comes off. As if what people see is not the real you. They see something else. They need to see the real you. Feelings need to be opened up. Emotions need to be said. And that other family that's there, I think that issue is starting to pass, but I think it's still going to be there unless this reading is more of a warning to you, I believe. And those things are going to happen, and those things are going to come to pass. And everything is, I think, is going to steady itself out. I don't think it's going to be perfect. A lot of times in life we have to accept that it's not going to be perfect, but it will get better. Thank you for having me read to you.